Good morning. So, in a few days, I'm going to be talking about mental space and how to create mental space. So, what is mental space for you? Let me maybe start with what is the opposite of mental space? It's mental saturation. What is saturation? Means your mind cannot process anymore, right? It's absolutely full. It's full of thoughts, of hyperactivity. It's full of maybe you're feeling anxious or feeling overwhelmed, or you feel like you're barely controlling what's going on right now in your life and you're just taking it a day at a time, a step at a time. So that means basically you don't have space in here to reflect on what's happening, to make changes, to digest, to evaluate, so that you can readjust, right? When it's full, it's full. You can't do much about it. So that means also with your relationships, you don't have patience, you don't have tolerance, you don't actually even have an active listening, even though you love them, because it's just full here. So mental space for me is really the key to feeling happy, to being able to enjoy your life. Because if you can't reflect on what's going on in your life, how are you going to make the changes so that you can be a better version of yourself, so that you can adapt your lifestyle to what you really want? How can you realize your goals and your dreams? If there's no space, it's all going to feel very heavy. It's going to feel like it's too much effort. It's going to feel like, no, it's not for me, right? And then you start labeling yourself, and then we go into another box of Pandora regarding how you define your identity. So mental space is super, super important. And there are already ways that everybody knows about, right? So one is, for example, walking in nature, right? It allows your mind to relax. One can be sports. One can be breathing techniques, right? Because it just gives you that time out from the thinking process. One can be mindfulness. Another one can be prayer. And another way is to go through digital detox, right? So take a break from social media and everywhere, stop that stimulation. So all those ways are very valid to create mental space. However, all those ways are great while you're in it. But the moment you step out of that bubble and normal life takes over, you're kind of back into that rat race. All right. So what I'm going to be talking about, the 5 uncommon ways to create mental space, is a way to integrate it into your daily life so it doesn't take extra time and it's with you all the time. All right. So just wanted to share that because mental space for me is going to become so precious and so scarce. And then it leads to wrong decisions, which then leads to guilt trip and regret. And we know where all that goes. Okay, so just wanted to leave you with that. Hopefully see you on Sunday. Ciao, ciao.